guys, welcome to my first ever little mini tutorial for holiday glitter glam look. Don't mind the lighting, it can go in and out, same with the focus, so I'm sorry, it's my first go, we'll try later. So the first steps you're seeing here is I'm just putting lip balm and Fix Plus on. They're my go-tos for the holiday season because my skin, it is combination, more to oily, but this year it's been very dry. So I'm prepping it to make sure it's healthy and hydrated. But now I'm going in with the MAC Pore Refiner Stick. Really great for the oil, completely mattifies the skin, but it smooths the skin out for the foundation. I love going in with Studio Fix Fluid from MAC just because it's pure matte, which is what I need for my oil, but at the same time, it is a bit more full coverage, but I sheer it down because I like more of a medium coverage foundation. The new Studio Fix Concealer is my all-time fave. Again, it's a medium to full. However, it really has a great shade range. So here I'm going in under eyes and then just some spots that I need a little extra coverage for because I can get quite red. And then I use it to highlight just on my forehead and on my chin. A little bit goes a long way. I honestly don't like doing super crazy full coverage looks, so the concealer at this point is going to be my full coverage, but the foundation, I swear, I use just a small drop of Studio Fix. Patting goes such a long way here to give you your fuller coverage, so make sure if you want full, you want to pat your foundation on just like this, but if you want to sheer it down, that's when you swipe. Again, going in with Studio Fix. I love the whole line. It's great for everything, especially if you don't want to touch up. But because I'm oily, I do need to make sure I don't get shiny throughout the day. So that's my full face setting powder. And here I'm going in with the amazing Sculpt and Shape powders by MAC. They've had them forever, but they finally came out in palettes. So I'm just using the highlighting shades to brighten my under eyes. Now, I swear to God, in real life, my under eyes do not look this dark. They normally look a lot brighter, but my lighting setup is not that great. Now I'm going in with the contour shades. They are literally like velvet. So they don't go on like typical contours. They literally are the lightest, most smoothest powders, and they blend so well. So a little bit still goes a long way, but it's meant to look like your bone structure is just made like that. Time for bronzer. I'm sorry, this is limited edition. I'm almost through it too, and I have nothing to replace it. This is Diana Bronze, also by MAC, but I like to have bronze slightly over my contour and down the center of my face just to add some more warmth to my skin. Blush. I used to hate blush, but I love it. And my trick is to go more pigmented. So this is Rosy Cheeks. I just take a little bit of color, lightly dust the apple of my cheek and into the contour. And it just looks like I have a hint of rose. And highlight is my favorite. Mixing the two end shades in the Hyper Real palette, the Flash and Awe palette. Just hitting the tops of my cheekbones. I love doing brows, and I have thick brows that like to go crazy, so I'm using just a clear brow set and brushing the hair straight up to give a fluffy look. Then I'm actually going to be taking the Shape and Shade Brow Marker by MAC. You're just using the marker end. I don't like using the shadow for a full face look because I like more structure. So I'm just drawing on little hairs where I feel like I personally want a little bit more thickness and color. Soft Ochre, another classic MAC. So my lids are very dark and they have a lot of veins going through. So I like to use a primer That A doesn't crease, is a long wear, and at least evens out my lid. So soft ochre is perfect for really great pigment. Soft Brown by MAC, it's my favorite transition shade, so I'm just throwing that on with an old 217. This brush is amazing if you can get your hands on the older ones. They're beautiful because they're more fluffy, but I lightly apply that right in the brow bone, the eye socket of the eye, not my actual crease. I have a lot of space between the lash line and my brow bone, and I need to place that higher so I can utilize all that space. Now with a MAC Old 239, I'm just applying, it is a limited edition shade, but you could apply Hep Cat if you still have that, or Cranberry. You can even do Oh My Mocha. Just pat that on the lid and take that 217 we used previously and just run it through the eye socket just to make sure there's no harsh line, and blend that darker color out. All about blending to make a really great look. So I'm actually taking another 217 by MAC, just a clean version with a bit of the Shadowy Lady eyeshadow, and we're just going to go in and frame the outer edge of the eyes by placing it in the outer corner of the lash, mainly focusing near the lash line and then lightly pushing it towards the soft brown. Again with a smoky look, we're taking Smolder by MAC. It's eye safe as far as the inner rim of the waterline. So I'm applying that right to the waterline, and you'll notice that I'm actually blending it into the lash line as well. This will be blended out later. So I'm taking that Shadowy Lady eyeshadow on a 239 brush. I love these brushes because they do everything, and I'm just lightly blending that through my lashes to really merge the black and the plum. Now I go really far down, so I feel like it covers my eye bags a little bit. So go as far down as you want, but the farther down, the more dramatic. This is the fun part. This is the glitter. So whenever you use glitter, you need an adhesive. I'm just using the white Duo Glue that dries clear. Without an adhesive, the glitter has the potential to fall into your eye. So please use an adhesive. And this is just a glitter from the MAC Holiday. I love this glitter. Just pat it on with a wet brush. It's this one here. It comes out, I feel like, a couple times a year. You need to get your hands on it. It's stunning. And I like to do that right before I do my eyeliner. So I'm just using a gel liner. It's Black Track from MAC on a 210 brush. And I like to start off with my triangle on the outer edge and then slowly work my way into the inner corner. And I make a thinner line as I go. Now mascara. I love my mascara. My mascara is my favorite thing. I never go anywhere without it. You need a really good, dark, luscious mascara for this. So I'm just using Haute n Naughty, and I'm using the darker end here, so it gives me a thicker amount of mascara on the brush. I really go for it when it comes to the upper lashes. I do coat the bottom lash as well, and with this look, because it's super smoky, I do put quite a bit. It is personal preference, but I feel like if you don't put mascara on the bottom, is it really a smoky look? Now, I do put fake lashes on. I like to do mascara before the fake lashes because the more mascara I add to my fake lashes, the less I can wear them. So here I'm literally just popping on the lash, and I was a little bit too premature because the glue was still a little bit wet, but they look really, really great with this look, and there's no mascara added after. Now you always have to set with something. I love to do Fix Plus Matte, just because again, I'm oily, I don't want to be extra shiny, and I like to pat the Fix Plus on with a brush afterwards. This just ensures that it melds the powder in to the rest of my makeup, and instead of looking powdery, it looks a little bit more of a natural matte finish. Now it's time for the hair. Gotta fix it. Hold on. Boom. So there's the lip, guys. I threw on a liquid lip for you just because it's a long wear product and you can wear this out to your holiday events. Thank you so much for watching. I love this look, and hopefully I'll be able to do it again.